All right, Rise and SKOL. Good morning, Vikings fans. Welcome to the debut of Rise and SKOL on Friday morning.
We didn't even rehearse that simultaneous cup raise. That was just natural.
It's what's better, coffee in the morning or beer at night? It's like a win-win. Like if you had to give up one, what would it be?
Coffee in the morning.
Coffee. The coffee would be gone, but it would be missed. It
It
would
would be
be
missed.
dearly missed.
It would be very missed.
Yeah, Rise and SKOL. We're gonna be talking Falcons. We're gonna be doing some giveaways, doing some top comments. What else? We're gonna talk about the Lions real quick and throw out some trivia as well. So
Wow.
hit those likes. Let us know in the comments how you're feeling. What's your favorite brand of coffee? Probably a lot of Folgers. Folgers
Yeah.
lovers.
Maybe your favorite cereal growing up as a child.
God, I haven't had a bowl of cereal in probably 15 years.
Really? I get one every. I get
Sometimes a
some
handful
cereal.
out of the box, but no straight up bowl.
I'm actually working on a box of frosted mini wheats right now.
Oh God, you're 90. All right, let's do this. Let's talk. First off, Lions,
Yeah.
Packers. We got to talk about. Came right down to the wire. Lions win 34-31. That was beautiful. I'm sorry, I was rooting for the Lions. I know it doesn't help us.
Yeah, I mean, it's either way. It would have been, seeing either one of those teams lose would have been a win. Yeah, the Packers. What a horrible first half, especially by that offense. When they had 3 completions, it was so bad at going against these backups of the Lions defense who were playing well. They're playing with the fire up their ass. I couldn't believe that. The 3 completions and just where was Jaden Reed last night? I didn't understand especially the first half Packers offensive planning there.
Packers just looked weird in the first, like as a whole. I think Jordan Love had like 30-some passing yards. The Lions were coming out firing. But yeah, it was definitely a different second half. We're not going to sit and break this whole game down, but like Packers fans just whining about the refs. Wah.
Mm-hmm.
Every game has bad calls. Beat them. You're going against the Lions' backup defense. It's like that's what they're talking about. The refs. It's like at least give yourself a little blame because you guys didn't play a very good game.
They did not. They did not one bit. I think a couple of their scores pretty much came after Dan Campbell was rolling the dice and gambling too, which is going to come back and bite him in the ass in the playoffs. But especially at the end, they're going for it on 4th and 1. But yeah,
ballsy. And then Goff trips and everything. It's like, oh my
still
God.
Get it. Yeah, some of the points they got were because of Dan Campbell and the way he plays his game, but it's who he is. And yeah, I mean, I follow Baz on Twitter, so I see a bunch of Packer stuff. And yeah, everybody's bitching about the refs. I mean, they miss calls, but they do it every game. And yeah, just the constant bitching was come on.
Sam Darnold's head almost got taken off 2 games in a row, and the refs didn't call anything. It happens every game. And now Packers 9-4.
Yeah,
Vikings big win. They could have a two little padding here coming up. So we got to beat the Falcons.
Yeah, I'd say the Packers fans are better than that, but they're not. So just leave it at that.
Yeah, so is what it is. Lions clearly on their way to most likely winning the North. They still got to play the Vikings, and they got a very tough road ahead of them. I think they got the Bills and someone else.
The Vikings.
Yeah, but I thought there was somebody else in there. But anyways.
Don't play the Eagles, do they? No, they showed the schedule last night. It was tough. I'll take a look at it quick.
Lions got a tough road, but we're going to talk about the Falcons real quick, then go into some comments, do the giveaways. We got the SKOL to Service winner as well. But first off, a little trivia. Put it in the comments. Lupagus, you might know this one, but put your answer down in the comments. We'll give the answer at the end. Atlanta, which former 7th-round pick of the Vikings is currently the backup guard for the Falcons?
I do think I know this one.
That is not his silhouette, by the way.
Yeah, not even close. Might be his left nut, if anything.
Which former 7th-round pick of the Vikings backing up? Cornerstone of that backup. But let's go into the Vikings-Falcons. We're just going to talk 3 players, either team, that will determine the outcome of this game. And I don't know your 3.
I don't know your 3 either, but my 3, I'll tell you what, are all tied together.
Do we both have Kirk on there?
Yeah.
All right, so let's start with, I figured we'd probably both have Kirk Cousins on our list. Go ahead. Stage is yours.
Here's the thing. If Kirk Cousins has time on Sunday, he can pick apart this Vikings defense. He can attack the middle. Drake London over there. Ray McLeod, he's been hitting a lot. Darnell Mooney as well. And Kyle Pitts. And also Bijan Robinson. He has weapons. If there's time, Kirk Cousins does have the ability. I know he's late in his career to pick this apart. We saw Jared Goff do it. We saw Matt Stafford do it. Veteran quarterbacks have had success. So if he's got time, I think the Falcons could put some points up.
Yeah, and as Vikings fans, we know damn well, because I think we're going to find out what Kirk is coming right away, because I remember watching you knew, like in this first series or two, it's like, all right, this isn't Kirko. This is Kirk shit.
Yep.
Like, you can always tell if he's going to have a good game. But look what he did against the Bucs twice this year. I mean, he still got it in him. I'm not writing off Kirk Cousins at all. But it's going to come down to which Kirk we get. I think it's going to be the bad one.
And if it's the bad one, who's making poor decisions, who's fumbling the ball when he's hit, that Kirk Cousins loses you ball games. Or the Kirk Cousins who, when the team does come back, takes the sack, throws it short of the sticks on fourth down, stupid decisions like that. So he does have it in him to win this game. He also has it in him to lose this game. And we've seen both watching him for all those years when he was in purple.
I think Vikings fans deserve to be on the other end of that and see him throw it 3 yards on 4th and 9. Like, we earned that. Like, we need that.
Yep.
All right, who else you got? We got 2 more.
I want you to go next.
I got Aaron Jones. Aaron Jones, like we said it multiple times, broken record. He's got to have a game. No fumbles, clean. Falcons are giving up 121 yards on the ground. Like, we should get some yards, and I want a heavy dose of them. I don't want all of a sudden, like, all right, we're scared. Oh my God, is he going to fumble? He gets 8 carries this game. I want 18 to 20 carries from Aaron Jones, and I want 80 yards and a score. No fumbles. Aaron Jones. Keep that defense off the field.
You want a lot. You sure are asking for a lot.
I ain't asking too much. 80 yards and a score and no fumbles.
The no fumbles is what maybe asking for too much. We've seen a lot of those. He's recovered a couple of them. But, yeah, especially on the goal line, Aaron Jones, protect the football.
Well, here, I want to say this quick. Baz has been on the roundtable very clear that Aaron Jones has those games. He said, you guys got his fumble game. We've seen that multiple times. This isn't anything new. So it's not – I don't think he has the yips. I think it's just like sometimes he does it, because Baz was not surprised at all. I was like, yeah, that's what he does sometimes.
Which game was he talking about? I feel like he said 3 of those.
He was talking about last game. I was trying to sugarcoat this. You instantly just made it negative again.
I didn't know which one he was talking about.
This is the morning show. We're happy today.
It is the morning show. We're still waking up. We're still getting those kinks out of our muscles and the blood flowing to our parts.
Gone.
Wow, I didn't know you wore a morning mask. Maybe I should start wearing those.
Just feels good.
Yeah, I've been going Jonathan Grenard. To me, this game comes down to the Vikings pass rush against Kirk Cousins. I think that's where this game is won or lost. And Jonathan Grenard, defensive player of the month for November. Well done, Johnny Grenard. He's the man. KOC's calling timeouts on, so he makes sure he's out there for the last play of the game. He was sick last week. He ain't sick this week. He's healthy as a horse. I gave him a physical personally. And he's looking good. Get after Kirk Cousins. Hit his arm. I mean, how many times have you seen Jonathan Grenard swat the ball away?
Don't know.
That's going to be the game that's going to, that kind of a play. I want to see that play early, though. I want it to happen in the first drive. Swat of Cousins' hands, get it back, score, put the Falcons out early. But to me, pass rush against Kirk Cousins is going to determine this game.
I don't want the fans to boo Kirk Cousins. They will, but I want Kirk Cousins to cry. I want Jonathan Grenard.
Just ho-hum it off.
NFC player of the month, defensive player of the month. Did you see Braden Fisk?
Yeah.
5 sacks this month. Good Lord. We should have traded every first-round pick for the rest of our lives for that guy.
Wow.
I love him. I love him so much. Last one, player who will determine the game. I got Fabes on there. Fabian Moreau. How can you not put him on there, man? If Drake London's out there whooping some ass, they're going to be looking at Fabian Moreau all the time. Kirk Cousins, like, where's Fabian Moreau? Because, I mean, not saying he can't step up this week. He's had a whole week now. It's like, all right, I'm the starter to get the mindset. But there were some times it was ugly, and those Atlanta Falcons got some damn good receivers.
They do. Big receivers, quick receivers. They got a little bit of everything over there in Atlanta. So, yeah, Fabian Moreau thrust into action.
Side note on Roundtable, I was talking about the Falcons receivers, and I said, Darnell Moroney. I said, that guy's having a good year. And everyone just kind of like, the hell's he? Who's he?
Like Lawrence Moroney mixed with Darnell Mooney.
Or no, I called him Daryl. Like Daryl Moroney. I jacked up both names. Anyways, it was very embarrassing.
Jacked off. You do it all. I'm going back to my pass rush. Andrew Van Ginkel. Like, we haven't seen the Binker big play lately. Again, Kirk Cousins. I mean, he will melt under pressure. He will turn the ball over. It's got to be Grenard Ginkel getting after him. I know I said all mine were tied in together, but to me, this is where this game's won. It's the Vikings pass rush against Kirk Cousins. Who wins that match wins this game. And Ginkle, I feel, is just due for one of his games, a touchdown. It's time for a touchdown.
I like it. We still got the comments, some giveaways, so don't go anywhere. But quick, the answer to that trivia question. Do you know who it is?
Yeah, it's Kyle Hinton. There it is. Perfect silhouette.
Look at that guy. Still playing. Drafted in 2020. I thought he was earlier. Like, it seems like he's been around forever.
I think there's like one player the Vikings picked that year that's not in the league right now. And it's that corner/safety guy.
Yeah, I forgot his name. Anyways, let's go to the top comments. Germana Lavardo. He says, I want to believe in this team. However, you live by tight games, you die by them. We are not explosive. Can our play calls are not up tempo like KC? We'll see the next 5 games whether they are one and done in the playoffs or not. He doesn't like close games.
Well, I mean, we were explosive early in the season. I mean, don't forget Justin Jefferson's 98-yard touchdown he had against the 49ers. We did have a big play 2 weeks ago, Jordan Addison going down the field against the Bears. So the explosive plays have been there. Maybe not in recent weeks as much as we'd like to see them, but they've been there.
There's a reason I put this on there.
Well, and the thing, like, everybody playoffs could be one and done. That's what the beauty of the NFL playoffs is. It's like you don't get a second chance. You got to go out there and play your best the first week in the playoffs. So otherwise, you're going home. So you can say that about any team.
Well, yeah, and one of the main reasons I put this on there is being one and done in the playoffs. Like, with expectations going into the season, if we're one and done in the playoffs, are you going to be happy?
I think, yeah, playoffs are definitely beyond any expectations this year. This is a rebuilding year.
I won't be happy. Got to win one. Let's get KOC. I mean, granted, everything right now is just. But I believe
everything's gravy at this point.
We should be able to win. Like, we shouldn't be happy with the one and done.
I love that meme that's going around. Is John Daly and they say Lions best season in season history, and then Vikings fucking around and a rebuild year with Sam Darnold.
And we're still one game behind them. All right, we got another one. Let's see. Oh, this is good. Another idiotic assumption from Zero Bars and Lupagus. Letting Darnold go is the equivalent of pissing away a valuable asset. JJ would have a trade value that should bring in an equivalent of at least one piece that we need, like a shutdown corner or road grader lineman. Robert Beeson doesn't like us. He thinks that we absolutely need to keep Sam Darnold and we could trade JJ McCarthy.
Robert Beeson. I don't know if that's John Beeson's relative, the old linebacker.
Spelled differently. Good linebacker. I put this up there for a reason, because when we did that Sam Darnold video, like, what are they going to do with them? And we were basically like, they're not going to keep him. It's going to be too expensive. They got JJ McCarthy. There's more comments than the other side saying, like, there's no way we don't keep Sam Darnold. I can't believe it. I mean, maybe we are idiots.
I don't know. To me, it's all about the contract. Like, I mean, that's the whole beauty of having a rookie quarterback. You got money to spend elsewhere. That's why so many people hated Kirk Cousins, was because, we're spending all the money on the quarterback. We can't make this team better. And that's just going to happen again if you go ahead and give Sam Darnold a huge contract, which you're going to have to do to keep him here beyond a year, which he's looking for. Why wouldn't he? I think the whole plan is happening. Sam Darnold's been effective. He's working. He's been great. And now he's going to make himself money. We got JJ McCarthy here ready to go. And who's to say JJ McCarthy can't play at the same level Sam Darnold is? Sam Darnold's never shown this before. JJ McCarthy's never stepped on the field before. Why can't KLC do the same thing with him, with a young quarterback on a rookie deal? You can build this team up. Your window's open to strike here the next couple of years.
Yeah, I think it's fun to say, like, Sam Darnold would come back here. He loves Minnesota. He'll come back here for a 1-2 year contract, very cheap. It's a little bit fantasy land for me.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he wants to get paid. He wants to go somewhere. He knows it's only a matter of time, a game or two, a bad game, and JJ McCarthy's going to be out there. So, like, we love Sam Darnold. It's just you and I just don't see how that's going to happen. But there's a lot of people that think it will, and maybe it will.
No, and remember, there was a stretch there where he was bad, and everybody's screaming for his head. So that could happen again too. I know everything's great right now. He's playing out of his mind.
We're going to win the Super Bowl.
I mean, these people who are saying re-sign him, they could be yelling for his head here if he struggles the next couple of weeks.
All right, one more. John Carlone, who doesn't really seem like the type of guy that would be scared, but he writes, for some reason,
the guy would beat your ass.
He said, after the Skoling with the Enemy with Kevin from the Falcoholic, he said, I'm now nervous about this game.
I mean,
should we be nervous about the Falcons?
I think it's the old Vikings reverse psychology because the Falcoholic was not exactly giving his team ringing endorsements.
I think that's why. I think it's why.
Yeah,
like
as I was saying, it's the Cooper Rush syndrome that we get, the whispers. Because he kind of ripped on his team. Saying last week the quarterback was horrible. Our defense has been horrible before that.
Horrible.
We can't rush the quarterback. We can't sack the quarterback. So he kind of had this negative ass vibe about his team. So I get where John's coming from in this one. As a Vikings fan, you get confident. You see your team go out there and lay a turd. So I totally understand where he's coming from.
Yeah, no, I would say like for this, where does this rank with the Cardinals? Who are you more scared of, Cardinals or Falcons? What game?
I was more scared of the Cardinals.
Yeah, I'm probably right there with you. All right, we're going to be doing a giveaway here real quick. First off, though, it's time to celebrate this free agency class. And I want to compare this to the 2006, which is looked at as one of the best free agent classes ever for the Vikings. Which one is better? Look at this, 2006. Lieber, cornerstone of that defense. Longwell, one of the best kickers the Vikings ever had. Chester Taylor was one of the best signings we ever had. Steve Hutchinson, Hall of Fame offensive lineman. Tony Richardson, Dwight Smith. And then, of course, there's no way I was not putting Billy McMullen as a notable.
I mean, that's a great class. I mean, Ben Lieber was fantastic and always like a lifelong Viking who works for the organization. Longwell. It's 2024. Look at all the starters there. Look at all the impact players. Look at all the sexy ass players. Look at the quarterback who's your starter, who's playing at an MVP level. It's 2024.
You said that with like real. I mean, a lot of these guys from 2006 were part of that 2009 NFC run.
I know.
Yeah, it's just tough. It sucks because we only have a small sample, but the 2024 is definitely projecting to be the best class ever. I guess it's tough. When Hutchinson,
good job finding that 2006
Hutchinson
class.
messes me up because he was so good.
He was so good. Poison
all right, on the other side of that, though, that was the good. We got to go to the bad really quick. Which one's worse? Look at these draft classes. Look at this thing. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to hell.
I don't.
Which one's worse?
Man, I think it's 2022 just because there's more misses.
Yeah, I mean there's a lot more players drafted. I mean the Williamson and James were so bad though. It's just Mosley turned out to have a decent career.
Who did? Mosley?
CJ Mosley.
Oh yeah, he hung around.
Dustin Fox never played. Marcus Johnson was pretty brutal. Yeah, this is a coin flip for me.
They're both so bad, but I mean, after this year, I mean, Ingram could be gone, Asamoah could be gone,
could be.
And then you have Jalen Naylor and Nick Muse hanging around. Ty Chandler, who knows the Vikings draft a running back and bring Jones back, then he's probably gone too. So, oh man,
let's just get this off the screen.
It's so bad. It's so damn bad.
There was some dandies. There was a couple other drafts, but we only had like 3 players. So I was trying to make it with that amount of players. But let's go to the SKOL to Service giveaway winner once again, teaming up with Brew Pub, giving away a bunch of pizzas, the pizza oven, and a sweet hoodie. And we got a lot of fantastic submissions.
We did.
A lot of really good ones. I was surprised how many we actually got. Clearly a lot of heroes out there that you guys are very proud of, yourselves included.
Thank you all. Thank you all for your service. And we appreciate what you gave up for us and our freedom.
Yes, and we'll be doing something like this next year as well. So thanks for Brewpub for teaming up. But we're the winner was Michael Blackie, who nominated his father, Kenneth, who served in the Navy during Vietnam, lifetime Vikings fan. I'm not going to read the story; it's a little personal. So it was really good. Michael clearly loves his old man, clearly very proud of him, and so Kenneth Blackie.
Well done.
Michael, hit us up. Onebar Lupagus at Gmail. You are the winner for your dad. And it was a great story.
It was a great story. Love seeing that. Love hearing it. Love reading it.
Yes, love reading them all. And all right, we got some quick with the Van Ginkel jersey and the member giveaway, and then we're going to wrap this puppy up.
Mm-hmm. You wrapped up a puppy for Christmas?
If I get a puppy for Christmas, that thing is going right to the shelter. It's going to be someone else's present.
All right,
you hate dogs. Not to put it down, just a visit. I'm sorry, that came out bad. All right, let's go to the this is for the member Happy Nuts giveaway.
So Happy Nuts package.
113 members. We greatly appreciate it. So Let's just spin this thing.
Hell yeah. Package for your package coming up here.
Package for your package. Maybe it'll get there in time for Christmas.
It might.
And the winner is Mark Philbrook.
Mark Philbrook.
Mark Philbrook. Hit us up. There's a link in the description to fill out for the winner, or email us onebarlupagus@gmail.com.
Mark Philbrook, congratulations, and thank you for being a member.
Yes, thank you very much. I got to get the Van Ginkel one up real quick. Just talk about, talk about your favorite.
We'll talk about what you said about those dogs, how quick it came out. That's what concerns me the most.
You bring a dog to the shelter, someone else gets it and would love it. To be taken care of.
What if it was really cute and you want oh my God, I love this dog.
I'm just not in the mood for a dog right now. All right, this is for the Van Ginkel jersey. This is everybody who did a super chat in November. Again, hit us up. A lot of super chats. Look at this stuff. Here we go.
Fun.
This is going to be a great jersey, whoever wins this.
Yeah. I can't tell. Too small.
It's tiny.
Chris Bowman.
Chris Bowman. He's been on the show a lot.
Hell yeah.
Chris Bowman, you won yourself a Van Ginkel jersey.
Wow. Well done, Chris.
That's a wrap on the Rise SKOL. First Vikings morning show for the Onebar and Lupagus.
The next one, I'll eat an omelet on air.
Yeah, we should just eat disgusting donuts. The jelly thing just falling out the back end. Reminds me of my some films I've watched. All right, hit that sub, hit that like. Have a fantastic Friday and fantastic morning.
Yeah, guys, remember this. Onebar, you're familiar with the Rankin Bass creators of those beautiful Christmas specials?
Rankin Bass, I think that's a fish up here in northern Minnesota that I catch.
No, Rankin Bass. They did the Rudolph. Their first ever animated show was The New Adventures of Pinocchio, which aired in 1960.
Good show.